Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course.
Brad, we just did a video on impingement, 2 critical exercises. Now we're going to do, if you're still not having any success after doing those 2 exercises, we're going to take it further and we're going to help it strengthen the rotator cuff. So these are 3 exercises to help strengthen the rotator cuff. Why do we want to strengthen the rotator cuff, Brad?
We need to have the rotator cuff strengthened, Bob.
Yeah.
That's we need to keep that gap in there.
Yeah. With impingement, you can think about like it's pinching, right, Brad?
Right.
You have your shoulder humerus here, which it makes a little ball, and this is the socket. Normally there is not much of a gap there, Brad. There's not much room there. And the tendons from your muscles go into that gap. And if that gap is too small, and this ball is not rotating like it should, it's going to pinch in here. Oh, Brad, that hurts. I'm in pain right now, Brad.
Well, quit doing it.
Okay, I'll stop doing it. So we're going to help strengthen the muscles that are going to help rotate that ball so there's enough gap so there's no pinching on the tendons.
Right.
If you keep pinching those tendons, Brad, eventually they're going to fray and they can tear, and that's when you get a rotator cuff tear.
Right.
So we don't want to do that. There's basically 4 muscles that make up the rotator cuff. Let's go ahead and start strengthening, Brad.
All right.
Get this out of the way.
And do you know what when that ball goes down, what they call that, to keep that gap?
The glenohumeral glide or what?
Caudal glide.
The caudal glide.
Caudal
Caudal means the inferior.
Right.
Right. All right, we're going to start off with the supraspinatus. You don't have to know the names for these, but I'll do this one, Brad.
Sure.
Yeah. We're going to pretend it's my right shoulder involvement. You always want to have really good posture.
Right.
Correct, Brad? Very lightweight.
Mm-hmm.
1 pound, 2 pound. This is not something where you're going to be a big beef cake and try to get big, bowling ball shoulders.
Right.
You're just trying to get a little bit of strengthening here.
These are small muscles that need small
muscles with a long lever arm. Thumb is going to be up. Now you're going to go at about a 45-degree angle. This is straightforward. This is 0 degrees. This is 90, about halfway in between.
Sure.
That's because that's how the angle of the scapula,
Mm-hmm.
for those of you who care. All right, so your thumb up, and you're just going to go up to shoulder height. Slowly up, slowly down, and I would say a good 10 to 15, Brad.
Listen to your body. If you're creating pain up there, some sharp pain, it's not.
No, we don't want pain on this. But I can even feel this, Brad, and I work out. This is a workout. This is enough workout.
And notice a good controlled motion, Bob. Yeah. He's not doing this type of a thing.
All right, again, we're strengthening that muscle to help hold that humerus down, create the gap so you don't get that pinching. Brad, do you want to lay down and do it? We're going to do what we call the innies and the outies now.
I'm going to start with the innies.
All right.
The motion here is this way is going in, this way is going out.
Yeah.
We're going to use the weight.
We're going to use the weight
for resistance.
We don't even need this yet, do we?
So you're going to lay here, kind of on your elbow, but you're going to need to go off a little bit.
You want a pillow for your head?
Yeah, give me that nice pillow. There we go. And we're going to go like this. Good controlled motion.
Now this is working the subscapularis. It's also working your pectoralis major and some other muscles, but again, we're just trying to work that rotator cuff muscle, and this is one of them that'll be part of that.
Typically, the innies are much easier than the outies.
Exactly. The innies are going to be very easy for most people. This one is probably one where you're going to be tempted to use more weight, but I don't want you to do it. I still want you to stick with the...
Exactly.
All right, go to the outie, Brad.
And then, do that same arm, you have to go to the other side. Get the left arm down.
This time, you're actually going to need a roll towel or some type of cushion underneath your arm.
So you get about 3 or 4 inches gap between the ribs and the elbow.
And you're always keeping, in the innies and the outies, you're keeping the elbow at a right angle.
Not here,
not
right
there,
and not up here. And this one, you simply go down towards your stomach, and you go up as high as you comfortably can.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if you've got pain, it feels fine in here, but when you get way up here, you get that pain in the shoulder. Don't go up.
Don't dare go up there,
You just shorten the arc up.
Don't do it, Brad.
Don't do it.
You got a little hand on the back of your tie.
Well, yeah, you bet.
That's kind of funny.
Well, that's a nice hand.
Okay, again, 10, 15 times.
Yeah. And I can already feel this. That muscle, those external rotators doing this outie motion, they're working right now.
And again, what is this weight? 1.5 kilograms or 3.3 pounds. So it's really not a lot of weight, but it's enough, isn't it?
Yeah, 1 or 2 pounds would be good because this would be too much for an injured shoulder.
Yeah.
So again, 10 to 15 repetitions. You can give it a little rest, and you know, for a minute or two, and do another set.
You can do 8 sets. And we're going to get that rotator cuff in great shape, and you're going to stop that impinging from going on, and you're not going to have to worry about your rotator cuff tearing.
Right.
And if you have other worries as you get older, like we are, getting over, you're going to want to subscribe to us because we're going to do videos, and we have done them, and we're going to continue to do videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, no more dizziness. We just did some of those today, Brad.
Right.
We covered all.
Right. We are not professional actors, but we are professional therapists, Bob.
Wow, that's a new line. I like that.